This is Sabine Bergmann-Pohl. Today hardly anyone recognizes the 74-year-old as she strolls through Berlin's Brandenburg Gate. And yet her biography is inextricably intertwined with Germany's historic past. She served as East Germany's last parliamentary president and head of state.
I never thought I'd actually witness Germany's reunification.
Nowadays, if you want a glimpse at life behind the Iron Curtain, you need to go to a museum. At the interactive DDR Museum on the banks of the Spree River, exhibitions with original artifacts take visitors on a trip back in time. Sabine Bergmann-Pohl remembers it all too well, and how, faced by an overbearing, oppressive state, families and friends had to stick together. But even the most well-curated museum can't convey that sense of community.
When states crumble, museums can help preserve their collective memory, but they cannot conserve the feelings and personal experiences of people who lived there and then. That's why it is important to share these memories with the next generation.
30 years after Germany's reunification, many are still keen to learn more about life back then. Young visitors are especially eager to hear the personal accounts of older generations.
For our generation, it was mostly through media, right? Like through movies and all of that, but that's always a very skewed perspective. So I think any way that you can actually get sort of real mouth-to-mouth information from someone who has experienced it, that's super valuable.
I learned about East Germany in school, during history classes, but nobody in my family actually lived there.
We should pass the message and we should explain to be aware of what communism or other systems might bring.
Today, many remnants of this era have vanished, like the former East German Parliament building, which was located here, just around the corner from the museum. The Palace of the Republic has made way for a replica of the Royal Palace. This is where the East German Parliament used to convene, though for decades the real power lay with the ruling Socialist Unity Party of Germany. It was only after the East German Revolution that free elections became possible, and lawmakers like Sabine Bergmann-Pohl entered Parliament.
We really were just a motley mix of political neophytes who happened to go on to write history. East Germany's parliament was staffed by newbies. But we quickly learned how politics worked and what we need to do to shape it.
In August 1990, East German lawmakers voted for the country to join West Germany. It was a key moment in the process towards German reunification, announced by the elected head herself.
294 delegates voted yes.
But visitors to the Berlin Palace would never guess that this is where lawmakers once made this momentous decision. Sabine Bergmann-Pohl finds that outrageous.
I have written letters and told so many people it would be essential to mark this as a place that played a key role in German history. This is where German history was written, where a major step towards reunification was taken.
She says it is essential to keep the memory of East Germany alive. Nevertheless, she is still pleased to see how Germany has evolved over the years.
At first, I was very disappointed about how little people knew about East Germany. But today, I know that Germany offers us plenty of opportunities to grow. I hope that someday we will no longer be comparing East and West.
Sabine Bergmann-Pohl is optimistic about the future and will never forget her East German past.